Hi everyone, my name is MadMatt Lugos. Welcome back to Tacoma. So we were exploring more recordings last time. We got a bit more information on a lot of the characters. Now I have this key that I believe is going to open something in Mr. Siddiqui's office. So let's see what's in Clive's quarters. 8 months ago.
No, Germler, I don't know. I don't know why. All right. I mean, you know how I've always been. It's never real in my mind. Why would she give a damn about me? Of all the people. Shit. Oh bollocks! No, I'm spilling scotch all over outer space.
Okay, let's have a look at his. Sorry, Mr. Key. So we've got that key. Let's just leave it there while we have a look at the recoverable data. So he's on a phone call with Germ again, with Jermaine. So off-station message with Jermaine Burgess. It's true. Here's why I'll be out of touch for the next 8 months or so. Carnival Cruise Lines launches Far Reaches expedition tour past Jupiter. A historic first for orbital vacation travel. Carnival Cruise Lines Resplendent long-term habitation vessel will host 1,333 of Earth's wealthiest and most adventurous travellers for the voyage of a lifetime. Helmed by Chief Cruise Officer Jermaine Burgess, the Resplendence will swing tightly past Jupiter, giving lucky passengers an extended view of the spectacular gas giant, its many moons, and its famous Great Red Spot before continuing on course back towards Earth. The full duration of the excursion is nearly 8 full calendar months, during which time I wish they wouldn't corrupt bits of these things, man. You know, this is the only way we're getting any information about the world and the setting, you know, and just I've moved my camera. If I keep looking there like an idiot, it's because it's up there now. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't have cut so much out, or at least where we can't fill it in ourselves. Failed. Message with Evie. Sounds nice, but wouldn't that be a lot of work? Not in the least, my dear. All good Britons are trained in presenting proper high tea and in bullshitting. They have AR tutorials for everything these days. Okay, let's listen to the rest of it. There's nothing else happening, is there? A view of the moon. That's it. So he was having a few drinks. He was talking with Germ, who's going on this cruise, it seems, or maybe he was working as a crew member on the cruise. Bernadette Siddiqui, Esquire, Executive Director. Bernadette. Clive. Your great-grandmother would never have forgiven me if she knew I was sending this to you like a fool. I expect it returned without a scratch. Write me soon. Mother misses you. So that's his sister? Sister, I'm guessing. What is it that she's given him? Can we not look underneath this? What was it? Fountain of Paradise. Oh, a silver tea set. Right, that's why he was talking to Evie about the tea set. Right, I don't believe there was anything in here. Doesn't look like there's anything else really. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Directed by Frederick Wen. Starring Carmen Hurrell. He's obsessed with chewing gum, isn't he? Hill Loan Servicing, Hilton University Student Loan Repayment Division. Non-employee full personal repayment plan. Total principal and interest due this statement 13k. He's British. It's charged him in euros. There was no Brexit in this setting. Okay, looks like all we've got to do is open this locked drawer. Is this going to be the tea set? We've got a letter from Bernadette, who I'm presuming is his sister. Yeah, he's sending this letter to Bernadette to give to their mother. I write to congratulate you on your recent appointment to the Advisory Council of the Tate 20th Century. Your prestigious career in the arts has been a constant inspiration to me. To that end, I have continued exploring advancement both within Venturis and without. When I left Hilton after graduating Hilton University, I was so excited for the possibilities at Carnival. But as you told me then, foregoing company loyalty for fickle opportunity is a fraught path. I've been working to claw my way back up ever since. Trust, at least, that I'm trying to get my best every day. I promise to tell you more about Evelyn Victoria. She's the administrator of this station, and her wit and candour keep me constantly on my toes. And for what it's worth, I'm deeply in love. I dare say she might well meet your approval. Perhaps on our next shore leave, a visit to the family estate is in order. With all my love, Clive. Okay, so he's not doing it cynically. He is actually in love with Evie. Evelyn. It's my nan's name was Evelyn. More chewing gum. Nothing under there. Got a card. Darling, I found these on shore leave in a quaint Brighton market stall. They brought to mind the colour of your chestnut eyes. Stupid Clive. Wonder who these are for then. So yeah, as he said, he's deeply in love. There's not really much else to get from this, is there? Unless I've missed. Ugh. Unless I've missed something. All right, Clive, old boy. Cat food. Okay, so that's a dead end, right? We've been in his office there. The gym, the locker room. I don't think there was another route away from the locker room, was there? The showers. Oh. 4 months ago. Who is that? Natalie. Oh, is she not alone? Oh dear. Maybe not. Message with Evie St. James. No, that's what the Human Oversight Accord means. If an orbital facility is run by artificial intelligence, HOA requires there to be an AI specialist on board. And if there's one human on board, there needs to be at least 2 other people for up to a 3-month hitch. Ah, the coveted NAT support roles. I knew it. And for postings of a year or more, you need 6, etc. Sanity, wellness, admin, you name it. Also, it guarantees a whole lot of people union jobs they wouldn't otherwise have. What if I told you I'd feel a lot more sane with a couple fewer people around? You and me both, kid. Okay, so not everyone's getting along. Not everyone's getting along. Oh God. Look but don't touch. One vein. Yeah. Oh dear, Natalie. Yeah, she didn't get much information from that either. I'm missing something. Don't think so. Got everything of interest from this recording. There's nothing in there. Airlock sealed. Okay, so I'm a bit unsure where to go next. I'll just double check. Yeah. I imagine this will be finished by now. That's finished. We've done this memory as well. We've looked in the conference room. That's the bog. This is Evie's quarters, right? We've had a look in here. So, I mean, it looks like the only thing we've got to do is take the thing, the download, which kind of feels like it's kind of the end of the game, right? Attention subcontractor Ferrier. Data process complete. Alright. I imagine we might get into some of the other departments. Subcontractor Ferrier, please proceed to biomedical module to continue the AI data transfer process. As per your contract, time is of the essence with respect to this mission. Alright. Okay, so we're going back upstairs, right? Biomed. Up we go, Amy. Personnel access. So there's the Tacoma Dome. And we're going to Biomed, right? So cryogenics access denied. Alright. Let's head to Biomed. Down we go. Just married. Ventura's Bell. Orbital vacation bungalows. Newlyweds. New perspectives. Dear me. So it looks like we'll have 3 main areas to unlock, so I might actually be playing this for a little bit longer than I anticipated. Perhaps because we're just taking our time. Attention, subcontractor Ferrier. You are about to lose your job for exploring too much. Medical and botany. Said to botany first. I'm left-handed. Let's go left. Huh. Botanist office, food supply. Protein growth. Chicken, fish, beef. Nice. Just grow your own food. Botanist's office. Andrew. No, really? No recordings? That must be a code for something. 0281. Is that his son? Or no, that's him and his grandmother, perhaps. I didn't want to open it. Grandmolar drawing pencils. So he's an artist. 0281, yeah. Andrew Yigmi Dagiab. So what's an EU certificate, right? Something like that. Citizenship. I don't know what that means. Dear contractor in good standing, Dagiab, this message confirms completion of your requested currency conversion. Loyalty has been removed from your account at a value of 154,155 SGD and applied to your Venturis Belt Employee Investment Plan pre-registration fee. You are now the proud owner of Orbital Bungalow 0182 in the Venturis Belt. When facilities become operational later in 2088, you will make money every time a passenger rents out your Orbital Bungalow. Congratulations on this wise investment. Welcome to the Venturis family. Wow. That does not sound like a good deal, but... all station crew, beautiful orchids. Hi everyone, my orchids have been growing gloriously in botany this winter, and they're ready to be propagated. If anyone would like a small orchid plant to brighten up their bunk, let me know. They do take a bit of care, but I'm happy to include instructions and answer any questions. Please write back if you'd like one. He sounds quite nice, does Andrew? 0281. Venturis Technologies policy change request form. Page 4, specific request with reasoning. I hereby request the following exception to Ventura's corporate policy. State your request and list the policy affecting your request. Policy, blah, 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 calendar official. I request an official corporate date of mourning to be instituted on September 15th of each year, memorializing the Tibetan genocide of 2052. All right, so got some Earth history that's being hinted at. One thing that this game, I'm staring at my lights. One thing that this game is the genre of. It's not an explicit sci-fi game, right? There's a lot of film and TV have been doing it where the sci-fi element itself is in the periphery, right? Sort of like the film Another Earth, the one with Britt Marling in. So like the story itself is a very human story. It's not. The story doesn't necessarily center around the science fiction element. The science fiction element is kind of in the background. So the fact that we're in the future, we're on a space station, there's all these advanced things, they aren't really the core of the storyline. The core of the storyline is still people. It's one thing I've really enjoyed a lot of things doing, where the grander scheme sci-fi things that might be the center of the plot in a Star Trek or a Star Wars or whatever, they aren't central here. It's still just a human character story. The reason for my request is my family and thousands of others were indelibly sundered in this horrific ethnic cleansing event. My parents and I escaped Tibet as refugees. My grandmother, like so many others, was not so lucky. Her memory spurs me to make this request once more. Days of memorial like this are crucial to ensuring that the memory of the people and traditions lost in this terrible event are remembered. Very true. But he is writing in all caps, so that's not very helpful, Andrew. Right. Okay, so that's Andrew's office. 0281, I'll remember. See if we've got any actual. I keep going to say memories, but irrigation. Can I use? Yep. Cigarettes. A spaceship? Stone shaping fundamentals for health and meditation. Master Choden Nima. Make this effective modern meditative practice part of your life. Classes available for ages 5 and up for classes and instructions. Please contact Choden Nima, New York. Algae population's gone low. The oxygen supply is very low, but it's just enough for one person, as I understand it. Oxygen production is very low. It spiked and then went right down. Very interesting. Is that all that's in here? I needed a passcode just to look at the oxygen supply. We already knew that the oxygen supply was really low, right? Weird. Tell me you're smoking near a flammable bit. Maybe we'll get further information. That's a tea garden. Ah. We're all gathered in one place. Tired. I tried.
All right. What do you say, folks? Yay or nay?
Obviously, we're on board.
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Andrew's not sure.
We non-essential personnel need to figure out how to do everything we can to set this mission up for success. then get the hell out of your way as quickly as possible. Time is oxygen, people. Break.
I can't believe everybody went along with this.
I'll head down.
Break.
Time is oxygen, so let's try and recover this. From Evie St. James, all hands meeting right now. See subject, I'm in botany already, get here. Message with Sarah Hasmardi. Standard practice is don't use cryo for any longer than absolutely necessary. That's not why I asked. Right, sorry, 72 hours without serious risk of brain damage. Past that, and you're really pushing it. How much oxygen? I mean, hardly any at all. Wait, where are you going with this? Oh my god, are the crew in the cryo? Cryogenics? But Bert says she could do her part in the time we have if she doesn't sleep, and I'd need to write up a serious layer of interpreter code for us to pilot it from the inside, but it's going to be tight. And if you had more than 48 hours to work with, every little bit would help. Okay, hold on. Checking something. With Bert. But what if we weren't sending it down to get supplies? What if we were sending ourselves down in the delivery drone? Yeah, with some modifications, the bigger issue would be its lack of life support. Salvage from around Tacoma, we could rig up oxygen pressure, climate control, drone, and go down in the drone to Luna and get home from there. If we're not confident in the VT making it up here before oxygen runs out, and we can't call for a pickup, getting down to Luna is our only real hope. Sit tight, good idea, thanks Bert. Oh man. I think the crew have been rescued, right? I think the crew have been rescued.
Well,
Everybody went along with this.
I'll head downstairs and get started on
Oh my
something.
God. Okay.
He's going for a smoke.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need
Sure.
to ask
Hey, are you okay?
Evie! Hey!
Nope, I'm not.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk about...
I can't do it. I can't. This is all crazy.
But you said you...
I know. Okay, I know what I said. But what was I supposed to say? You all pressured me.
Andrew.
They really expect us to climb into some jury-rigged thing and ride it through space? Just because VT might not come pick us up. It's insane. And first, we all have to get in cryo just for the privilege... Well, some of us do.
Andrew, I don't know what to say. Bert and Nat need us. They need you.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in cryo. I'm gonna be the same one here. You know, nobody even considered that VT might come pick us up in time if we just wait. Nobody even considered it.
Listen, just... don't talk to anybody else about this for now, okay? And if I were to call the crew into medical, you'd show up, right?
I guess it depends what it is.
Okay. Just... give me a little time.
Let's stick with Andrew.
Hey, Odin.
Yes, Andrew?
What should I do?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
I understand.
Do you?
I believe that I do.
Can you tell me the average time it's taken VT to send an evac crew to investigate situations like this?
The average time between a remote facility losing ground contact and an investigative crew arriving on site is 98.4
That's
hours.
not good.
God damn it.
Please try not to be worried, Andrew.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have lungs. So, what do you think we should do?
Standard operating procedure requires all crew to engage cryogenic hibernation until help arrives.
Yeah, you know people die in cryo, right?
I know. Sometimes.
If If we don't make it out of this, can you deliver a message to my family?
I will do everything in my power.
Okay. I'll send you something later, all right?
Of course.
Ark Figueroa, that's his husband, right? Just checking in about your renewal. Andrew, I'm not talking about who's paying the bills, I'm talking about Nicholas. He's only seeing you every 4 months, and that's not even taking my feelings into account, which I'll just set aside for now. You might not think he's showing it, but Nicholas really wishes you were here. Listen, if you back out of your contract renewal, we'll find a way to make it work. You know, my parents did well in the currency crash. My dad always says something, I just want you home. Relying on your parents' charity is your solution? I'm building equity up here. My loyalty will pay for Nicholas's school. And if I back out of this contract, we'll lose all that. And I'm not. Don't appreciate this emotional sabotage when you know, blah blah blah. Really getting hard not to feel unappreciated. Listen, I'm sorry. I just connection lost. Message unsent. Attempting to resend. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? There's always a balance between trying to provide a better life for your family and then physically being there for your family, and what's more important, you know? A loving family that's perhaps a little poor, or a rich family that's a little distant. So I guess we should just carry on as normal. We don't have much time, we need to make a contingency plan. But VT is supposed to come pick us up, right, within 24 hours. Listen, just increase our oxygen supply in the short term. If worse came to worse. There's really no way of getting a signal out. There must be something you haven't tried yet. No, caps lock. No, Andrew, all comms are routed through a security VT laser array and it's been destroyed and the redundancies were destroyed. Stop messaging me. Gosh, I don't really like Natalie too much, man. She's a bit obnoxious. I feel a bit creepy just stalking him now.
Well, looks like this will work. Give us a few extra hours anyway. Thanks, Odin. Okay, Evie, Hello? Guess I'll catch up with y'all later then.
Right, let's get this restarted. CPU's freaking out. So let's skip ahead to Farmer. Alright, so we followed Andrew and Sarah. Let's follow Bert and Natalie.
There's oxygen, people. Break.
It's gonna be.
Everybody went along with this.
No, I didn't expect them to either.
Oh my god. So now we actually have to build this thing.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to ask Evie something.
You okay?
Evie! Hey, Evie. Hey, I know you're all like gung-ho to help us out and everything, but I did the math. If we could get this done in like 48 hours, not 72.
Could the rest of us wait longer to go in?
Exactly.
Listen, ladies, I get it. You're trying to do right by us, but every minute we wait to go in is a minute you don't have to get this thing flying. And knowing what we know about VT, we've got to give you every chance we can to succeed.
So there's no way we can convince you?
We made a plan. Now we just need to hold up our end of the bargain.
Then I guess we should stop wasting time and get to work.
This is gonna be good, Evie. You just wait. Ride of your life.
Yeah,
More
great.
ways than one. Okay, where do we start?
Start? I got things started as soon as this all went down. I'll show you what I got lined up. To the workshops.
Oh. Okay, so they are out of sight. Sorry for the lag here.
Be good, Evie. You just wait. Ride of your life.
In more ways than one.
I
Wow.
didn't think things would end like this. Did you?
And
Come on, Clive.
what?
You really think they can turn that thing into a passenger vehicle in 2 days?
Not much faith,
Might as
Evie.
well hold our breath and just try dog paddling over there.
But
Listen, it's okay. We know it's not safe working up here. We just don't think about it a lot. But here we are. And we knew it all along.
but VT could.
VT's not fucking coming, Clive. VT's not fucking coming. You think sending a crew up here at the drop of a hat just to check on things is worth it to them? Dollars and cents. Clive.
Yeah.
You know what one of those fuckers said to me one time? If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Them sending a crew up in time, it just doesn't make sense.
Space
So you're just giving
capitalism.
up then?
No, we're doing what we said we do. Bert and Nat, they are our only shot and we have got to take it. But I can also be realistic that...
Evie, I don't want to be realistic with you.
Watching 2 holograms make out, right?
Well, time to go make final preparations then.
But not too finally. You know, I'm picturing it. The day we'll be walking together. Like this. But the gravity, it won't be artificial. I mean, isn't it strange? We've never felt the Earth's pull together. One day.
One day.
Sorry for with the camera.
Evie, do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
All right. How about this? Let's give folks a little time to regroup. But why don't Clive and I follow you over there right now and get ours done? No time like the present.
Lead the way.
Okay, just got to listen to Sarah. This section just freaks my CPU out, man.
God, I thought they started as soon as the all went down.
Nobody even considered it.
About this for now. And if I medical, right?
Yeah, this area just makes my CPU go mental. Right. Panic attack.
Odin, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Close your eyes.
I did already.
A light wind rustles the green tall grass. Your skirt billows gently. Warm sun caresses your back.
Yes.
You begin walking forward. The grass is cool. Your feet parted.
She's wasting precious oxygen. Oh, okay. That's it.
Each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
As I step through the grass, I naturally come upon a path.
Yes.
The dirt of the dirt of the path is soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
I am striding forward confidently upon my appointed path. Wherever it takes me is where I am meant to be. I am striding confidently on my appointed path.
Sarah,
Yes, Odin?
are you going to be all right?
I think so. Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone...
Hello?
Alright, so that's everyone's information from botany. So there's some, it's interesting. I find it a bit strange that Andrew, given the little background they've just shown us about his history and having to escape genocide in the 2050s, it said. You know, that would have been like them fleeing the country. That would have had to have been something they did themselves. So it's strange that he's the one opposed to doing anything to escape alive. Do you know what I mean? Surely he'd be the one in favour for, you know, taking his life into his own hands. So that's a bit of a strange contrast. I'm not too confident in putting our lives in Natalie's hands. She seems like a bit reckless, but perhaps Bert will be a ground for her, and we'll make her a bit more reliable. So we'll have a look at medical next time, guys. Interesting developments. The crew are a bit divided. Sarah's panicking, not sure if they're going to make it. Natalie and Roberta are trying hard. They're using their engineering sort of mechanical brains on this, thinking they can get through it. Andrew thinks it's a death trap if they do that. They should just wait for collection. And Evie and Clive are sort of believe that they've been abandoned because they know how the company works and they prioritise profits, not people, really. And that's, I suppose, a reality of space capitalism, I suppose, as we look at our beautiful space station here. So hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Sorry for the lag. That's just my computer at the minute, right? So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and just remember, everyone, never trust a non-crate. I'll see you back on the space station Tacoma.